So let's geek out with Chad Kaufman at the Public Restroom Company to go through some of the detailed design elements when customizing a public restroom for a community, from the fans that dry our hands to 1,200-pound force magnets, continuous aluminum gear hinge doors, antimicrobial door handles, and even remote controlled restrooms. So let's dive in. Chad's going to explain these features and why we use them for safety and peace of mind in communities. Let's geek out with Chad.
Tell us about the remote operations.
So we have a product called Restroom Connect. It's our new smart restroom technology. It has a people counter. What's important about that is it facilitates scheduled cleanings at proper intervals. So if you knew that 100 people have visited this specific restroom, you know you probably need to replenish the toilet paper and it probably needs to be cleaned. Now, if you live in an area like the city of Los Angeles, they have 400 parks. How do you know where to target your cleaning? Well, in this case, you could target your cleaning. And then the person that's cleaning has a beacon. So then they can reset. There's a dashboard where the owner can visibly see how many people have visited that facility in a daytime, when they need to be cleaned, when it was cleaned, and how they cleaned it. So this is a soap dispenser, but the tank for the soap is actually located in the utility chase, a mechanical room. There's one location to fill up the soap, and it travels through gravity in a tube behind here that no one sees. And it drips over the sink, not on the floor. This is a hydraulic button because no one goes to the restroom and uses their hand, do they? Nope. This meets code of 50% accessibility. So half of the stalls in an aggregate of restrooms have to be accessible. So this facility is open year round. The floor has cast in hydronic heating that's radiant.
Chad, tell us about the push to exit button and how that works with the door.
Sure. This is the release button that is tied to this right here, which is a 1,200-pound force magnet. The owner of the facility can set open and close times, and they can control access. So they don't have to physically come out every day to lock and unlock the restroom. You've been in a public restroom, and not everyone washes their hands. Mm-hmm. So this is sort of like cheap insurance, even though there's a sink inside the restroom. I install many Dysons. This has a HEPA filter, which helps with the fecal cloud that's created from the toilet flush.
So let's point out two other features here that are pretty innovative. The hinge on the door in terms of child safety and safety.
Yes, and predictable maintenance. So this is a continuous aluminum gear hinge. This requires zero maintenance and makes the door stronger. And then kids cannot put their fingers inside there. Probably one of the most important things in a public restroom. These are open, natural, passive ventilation screens. They're 3/16 stainless steel woven wire. Because the key to pollution is dilution. So I overventilate the space to get more natural ventilation without the use of mechanical fans. And it also helps with safety concerns. If an occupant is inside and there's something that happens, they can scream, yell, what have you, and you can hear them because it's open.
So the American Restroom Association wants to thank Chad Kaufman with the Public Restroom Company and his incredible single occupancy design.
And thank you, Les Schwab in Gardnerville, Nevada. I had a flat tire the second day of the American Toilet Tour, and you fixed it fast. I really appreciate the customer service.